welcome back to my channel. Thank you to my subscribers. Welcome to the newcomers. I hope you like what you see, and if so, please do subscribe, like, share, and give it those thumbs up. It's very important to circulate the video, and also tag me along if you're creating these pieces. It's also important to recognize the channel. Thank you so much for your beautiful comments here and on the groups, and also thank you for your questions. I am here to help you, so don't hesitate to ask me. If you are stuck somewhere, you could always look me up on Facebook. I have the same picture as I have on the channel here, so you can find me easily if you're stuck somewhere and you absolutely need the help. Now, a lot of times you're going to write to me. I might not answer you right away because of the different hour change country to country. I am in Europe, so depending upon your country, that I will answer you, of course, maybe another day over, depending upon the hour difference between countries. Okay, so we're going to get started on this. I'm going to create first the flower, and that's going to be a whole different video. Just yesterday I finished creating this beautiful centerpiece that a lot of you already saw, especially on the groups, because I did launch it out in the groups. And I did mention stay tuned because I will be putting flowers around it. So I'm going to create today the flower that's going to be put onto this pattern. So this will be an individual video for the flower in case people just want that flower for different other patterns and not necessarily for this one. So that's why I have to split it into two videos, one for the creation of the flower and the other one to attach into the pattern. So the flower I have created today is this flower. Very simple, but very, very beautiful. And this is going to go around, all the way around my pattern and into a V shape at both ends. And you'll see what I mean if you follow me for the creation of this centerpiece for this table runner. So we're going to create this beautiful flower today. Very simple, but very nice. This is multicolored burgundy, reddish pink, if you want to put it that way. Let's see where I have it. These colors are, of course, camera never does its justice. In camera it looks more red, but it really isn't. It's more of burgundy red with some pink peach, let's say, and there's white. So it's a gorgeous color and it really stands out on the pattern. This is 4-ply. Now, I want to mention to you that each country has a different thickness to the number. And I'm going to give you an example. This is created, this table runner, the centerpiece, is created with a 4-ply. And this is a 4-ply. Now, this 4-ply is thicker than this 4-ply. So just to let you know, there is a difference. I don't know if you can see clearly on camera, but the centerpiece one is a little bit thicker than this one. These are 100% cotton. So as you can see, even in my own country, if I have a difference of thickness of the 4-ply, I could imagine on your country. So I refer this 4-ply here, same thickness as Aunt Lydia, number 3. Same exact size. And this one is a little bit thicker than Aunt Lydia, number 10. So the perfect size to create the centerpiece, if you don't want it too huge, too big, because this is big, this is large enough for a 6 to 8 seater. Do create it with number 10 Aunt Lydia, and you can go the size you would like on length. Okay, it's the perfect size for that. Aunt Lydia, number 10. If you have a 6, 8 seater to 12 seater, then create it with number 3 Aunt Lydia, because it's a bigger table, it's wider and it's longer, so this stands out more on that size of a table. we are going to use needle number 3 for my 4-ply. And of course, you'll need a pair of scissors. Okay, we're going to get started, people. Thank you so much, everybody, for your support. Now, the first thing we're going to do, by the way, this brand, which is Portugal brand, Ladybug, as you can see here, 4-ply, and this would be the color number. Okay, and this one is from a lady out on mainland, which I'll leave on the next tutorial when I'm adding on to here. I'll leave the information about this 4-ply, the lady that sells it, in case you're interested. Just refer yourself to my channel. I don't gain nothing by it. It's not like I get any percentage or discounts. It's just to help you people out because a lot of you ask me about it. Okay, so a lot of you still struggle to create the magic ring. This really is no different. If you can't roll it once on your finger, okay, you would put it like this, like you're making a tie. Grab the thread from behind and pull it to the front. And then you would just hold it like that so it doesn't go anywhere until you at least get the first stitch in. And you do your stitches, and then you would just pull a bit just to have control with your finger on top of it, and then you'd continue on making your stitch from there. Now, if you find it too hard to wrap it around your finger, another thing you can do is, it's like giving it a knot, like that. Okay, so it's almost like giving it a knot. So you give it a little knot, and then you would just work inside of here, hold it together. You know, you don't want to grab your thread from the inside, and do your stitch. Pull on the string a bit so you have control of holding the circle. Okay, let's try that again, because I know that's not, I just made a knot out of it. Okay, so like giving it a knot, just give it a knot, but you don't close it all the way, right? Grab your thread into the inside and give it a stitch, and you have your magic circle done. Then you would just hold it like this so it doesn't go anywhere until you complete what you need to complete in there, your stitches. Okay, so now we are going to do a 5 chain. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We're going to go back inside the magic circle. We're going to create 12 double crochets in here, separation of 2 chain. So very simple. 2 chain, back into the magic circle. And if you're still having a hard time, just give it a 6 chain stitch and take it from there. Okay, so I'm just going to close it in a bit here because we don't want it to be too loosey there, so we can have control. So 12 double crochet separated by 2 chain separation, which I only give 1 here. Okay, so do your 12 and then 2 chain. We're going to lock it up at the end on the 3rd space. Okay, so after you've done your 12 double crochet with 2 chain separation, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 2 chain, and you're going to close it in on 3rd space right up here with a slip stitch. Grab your magic string and just pull it in the back because we don't want to leave a big hole. And then we're going to tidy up the back. Now we are on top of the double crochet. We're going to go up 1, 2, and 3. Inside of the space between 1 double crochet in the other. We're going to do 3 inside of here, and we're going to do that all the way around the same way. So 3 inside of the space, 1 on top of the double crochet, 3 inside of the space, 1 on top of the double crochet. I believe we're going to end up with 48 at the end. So 3 double crochet inside of the space and 1 on top of the double crochet. Again, 1, 2, and 3 double crochet inside of the same space and 1 on top of the double crochet from the previous row. So this is very simple to create, not complicated at all. Now, for this table runner that I've created, the centerpiece, and I'm adding on these flowers right after, what I do is because of the size of this centerpiece, I don't know yet how many flowers it's going to take. I'm going to see as I go. But normally what I do is I create only this piece, the colored burgundy, and I leave the white to the end because it's the white that's going to be attached onto the pattern. So we need this white not to be created until we attach it onto the pattern, okay? So I create all of these. So I do like, I don't know, like 16, 20 of them, because I'm sure it's going to take more than that. But, and then as I'm applying them onto the pattern, then I use the white and continue from there. So that's one way to look into when you're creating table runners. So 3 inside people. And 1 on top of the double crochet. 1, 2, 3, and 1 on top of the double crochet. 1, 2, and 3, and 1 on top of the double crochet. So very simple, nothing to it. Two and 3, and close it in with slip stitch. So everything gets, even if it crumples up a little bit, it doesn't matter because the next rows is going to straighten it out. Okay, so now we're on top of double crochet. We're going to do 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5 chain. We're going to skip 1. We're going into the next one. We're going to do 2 chain separation, skip 1, into the next one. We're going to have a total of 24 double crochets separated by 2 chain. And let me see if I did 2 chain in 1 space. 2 chain, skip 1 into the next one. 1, 2, skip 1 into the next one. 1, 2, skip 1 into the next one. 2 chain separation, skip 1 space and into the next one. So we're going to have, like I said, 24 24 double crochet all the way around. So continue yours and I'll continue mine. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, and your last one, 24. 1, 2. As you can see, we have only one left. And we close it in on third space up here. Make sure you grab both threads so it doesn't stay too loose, because these patterns, they become heavy. And you don't want it to be hanging just by one string, okay? Now cut my thread, give it a knot, and I'm also going to tuck it in the back here. I can find my little needle to tuck it in. Okay. So with this one here, we're just going to go through the loops back here in the middle with a thinner needle, and we're going to pull the threads through it, because we don't want nothing to be coming apart. Now, a lot of you know how, the ones that have been following me from the start know very well that I like to knot all my ends when I'm done. So basically you could just grab any 1 or 2 loops back here. You pull your string out from it, not all the way, come back and you give it a knot. And you're sure that nothing is ever going to come apart. So I'm just going to tuck in a little bit more and cut the excess off. And you just pull on it a little bit and you get it fixed up. Now don't forget, once you put the last row in, it all gets straightened out with the white. Now I'm going to grab my white. I'm just going to pull through a few of the loops here, try to hide this thread we just cut, and you can give it a knot here too, because like this you're sure that nothing is ever gonna come apart. We wouldn't want such beautiful work pieces to be like damaged by washing. By the way, people, you should never wash these type of things in machines. It has to be hand washed, which is just soaked inside of a little bucket, a little pail, a little something anyway. Okay, so inside of the square here, we're going to do single and 2 chain. So that will equal a double crochet. We're going to do another double crochet, and we're doing 2 chain separation. Come back into the same place and 2 more double crochet. Now, of course, with the excess, you don't cut the excess off. Now, we're going to go directly into the next space with no separation, on no chains here, and do a single. Next space, we're creating these groups again of 2 double crochet with 2 chain and 2 double crochet. Again, next space, we're doing a single. Again, next space, we're creating the groups. have 2 double crochet and 2 singles, 2 chain stitch and 2 double crochet again next space single and next space 2 double crochet, and it's going to be like this all the way around. And like I said, if you're creating patterns, you should not be doing this at this point. You should do it when you're going to attach to the pattern already. So there's no point in putting this on. I'm just teaching you how it is. So this is what it is. All the way around, and then you would do your single here, and you'd close it in on the 3rd space here and lock it up. So this is what it looks like, my friends. Very simple tutorial. Stay tuned for the next one because it will be these flowers attached into this pattern. So thank you so much, everybody, for your support, for your beautiful comments. And like I said, feel free to ask any questions. Email me. Try to contact me through Facebook if you'd like, through Messenger. And I thank you so much for your patience. I always look the video up ahead before you create anything. Sometimes there's a 1 stitch missing or 1 stitch extra, or it could be a little mistake. As humans, we do mistakes, not only in my channel, but in a lot of people's channel. We're just humans, you know, we are here to make mistakes. So we try our best to create these beautiful pieces without them, but it does happen that mistakes can come along. But it's not like unfixable. We fix them. So in order to do that, you need to look up ahead the video and to see if there's any changes to the pattern. Another thing I want to mention, up top on the right hand corner, you have those 3 little dots. You can click on there, go to settings, and you can slow down the video to the speed that you would like to see the video at, because sometimes I can be in my bubble and go too fast and not realize that I'm too much ahead of the game. So you can do that too by clicking up there into the settings, slow down to the speed you would like. So thank you so much, everybody, again. Please stay tuned for the next tutorial. Bye-bye. Please stay safe.